When people say they got nice bees, or fairly gentle bees, I ask them, well, how do they act when you get in, in front of the entrance? That's one of my first tests. Anyway, if I were to go to somebody's house, see all these are basically young ones. They're doing orientation flight. See, none of the rest of them are working quite that hard. If I were to go to somebody's house, to their hives, before I would even attempt to fool with them, the bees, without protection on, that would be my first test. I ask them, how do they act if you get in front of the entrance like this? Get right there. Test them like that first. And then if they don't go to pounding me upside my head, stinging me, lay your hand up at the entrance like that. And I asked somebody the other day, I said, what happens if you lay down in front of the entrance like that? Test them and see how they act like that. And if they're gentle that way, that's no guarantee that they won't be nice when you open the hive. It's a good start anyway. So, a lot of these are young ones right here. They just got good and hatched out, and now they're flying around trying to figure out where home is. You can watch them, just about all these flying around in the air are real fuzzy looking. You can tell they just got hatched out not too long ago. The older ones get ruffled, the ends of the wings get ruffled, and they start losing that fur on the, on their, what do you call that, thorax, I guess. And they'll eventually get slick back there if they get old enough. Something doesn't kill them. But yeah, that's my test. If bees will let me do that, then I know they're at least that nice. Some bees you can't even walk within 10, 15 feet of the hive without one, getting zzz, going all up in your face like that. It's a genetic thing. As far as these go, let's see if I can hold a few out. Get a cloud of them, watch them pile in there. Wait a minute. I'll watch them rush in the hole. I didn't hold off long enough. Anyway, there's some pollen going in. Here it is, October the 22nd, 2012. Saw all this activity and I got to looking close and found out it was all young bees. So, yeah, there's a real young one. One of them is doing the flying around. But that's what I mean when I asked, what do the bees act like when you lay down in front of the hive? I'm not joking. And then what do they act like when you get in front of the hive? There's one doing the orientation fanning right there. And if they let you do that, then you know that, that they would possibly be gentle if you open the hive.